Dear colleagues, also I am Alexandra Krenn-Leeb and I am an archaeologist at the Department of Prehistoric and Historical Archaeology at the University of Vienna. And my research interests include feature and find context from the Neolithic period to the Bronze Age. They mainly focus on social, environmental and landscape archaeological issues with the focus on habitat research. In the course of research excavations, I've gathered extensive new sources with a high interdisciplinary standard. In cooperation with numerous colleagues, I'm working on and leading the following projects. Project complex first is human ecology and environmental archaeology of the Copper Age. From 1999 to 2017, I conducted a research excavation on the Kleiner Anzinger Berg in Meidling-im-Thale, Lower Austria. On the hilltop settlement, a detailed stratigraphy with a depth of up to 1.5 meters was documented, belonging exclusively to the late Neolithic Givi-Schwitze culture. It provides fascinating insights into the everyday life and the subsistence strategies of a Copper Age settlement community over several generations. Due to several fire incidents, snapshots of the communities living in these houses during the period from the 31 to the 28th century BC could be observed. In 4 adjacent houses of the younger settlement phase around 2900 BC, numerous contemporary activity zones were found. Workplaces for the production and processing of stone axes, furs, leather and textiles, etc. Prove highly specialized crafts with specific tools. Several dome ovens for baking were repaired and rebuilt several times. Open cooking places with pots still filled with river mussels impressively show the effects of the sudden and unexpected fire. Several houses of the settlement were repeatedly destroyed, if not the entire settlement. It is highly probable that a large proportion of the fires was caused by raids by neighboring communities. The cause for the raids was perhaps a lack of resources. Master theses of bone tools, polished stone industry, and archaeobotany have been completed. Further interdisciplinary work, especially on high-resolution stratigraphy, the remained material, culture, and archaeology is yet to be finished. The next project complex is landscape, environmental, and conflict archaeology of the Bronze Age. The Kleiner Anzinger Berg, who I spoke now, is located in the northeastern area of the Wölbling Basin settlement cluster. In 2018, I moved to the west side of this basin with my team. With the help of comprehensive interdisciplinary investigations, we are investigating new features and find context of a 1,300 to 1,400 year younger hilltop settlement of the late early and early Middle Bronze Age at Ratzersdorf near Wölbling. An elaborate fortification construction with stone walls, ramparts, ditches, and palisades provides insight into a complex defense system that was optimally adapted to the topographical terrain. The fact that a spring, which is still active today, as well as an area of a swampy terrain, were included in the fortification proves a planned crisis management. This necessity is shown by more than 100 discovered sling stones, as well as some stone arrowheads from a multi-stage battle. It was possible to prove a massive destruction event during which large parts of the fortification structure fell victim to a devastating fire. The castle of Ratzersdorf was an economically, politically, and socially relevant central site with representational character. where metallurgical activities were also carried out. Some contemporaneous cemeteries, settlements, and deposition sites in the settlement cluster of the Wölbling Basin are currently being investigated archaeologically and anthropologically as master thesis. Further interdisciplinary studies on ceramic analysis, archaeobotany, archaeometallurgy, mineralogy, geology, geoarchaeology, including geomagnetics, ground-penetrating radar, hydrology, sedimentology, and geoelectrics are also in progress. The next project complex is early Bronze Age populations. The so-called Hainburg Gate in Eastern Austria represents another settlement cluster, but also a cultural border area of the early Bronze Age. I'm working on several cemeteries of the Wieselburg-Gata culture there, such as Hainburg-Teichtal, Mannersdorfer Leitergebirge, Prellenkirchen, and Maria Elend. Here we succeeded in generating essential new insights into population biology, mobility, migration, and communities of identities and mentalities in an area bordering the Aunjadits or Madarovce culture, and in a broader perspective also to the Pannonian encrusted culture. One of the first serial strontium isotopic investigations in Austrian archaeology was carried out on all available human molars from Hainburg-Teichtal and Mannersdorf am Leitergebirge. The individuals archaeologically identified as non-local were able to be confirmed by strontium analysis in most cases. It was also possible to integrate individuals without grave goods and children into the scientific processing more sustainably. This revealed that the orientation of the buried individuals in the grave was valued more than the actual dress and grave goods of the individual. Thus, individuals with assimilated costumes can now also be identified as original non-local individuals. My habilitation project deals mainly with gender and social archaeological aspects. Genetic studies, which are absolutely necessary in the long run, are planned but had to be set aside for financial reasons. The last project complex I will show you is space and ritual deposition strategies of the Bronze Age. It's a long pursued research focus of mine, deals with deposition strategies in prehistory with a special focus on the Bronze Age. I extended the research on depositions by ceramic vessel depositions, which was initiated internationally after the discovery of the Nebra disk. This revealed surprisingly significant impacts and also taboos. In addition to the material, metal, and vessel deposits, I also followed the deposits of human corpses straying from the regular burial areas. Probably the most spectacular scientific work, also involving numerous cooperation partners, for example, Birgit Bühler and Matthias Mehofer of HEAS, is currently the gold treasure from Ebrechtsdorf, Austria. It is a hoard of a richly decorated ball made of sheet gold, as well as several gold wire convolutes and a folded bundle of a textile interwoven with gold threads. The treasure represents the largest known gold ensemble of the late Bronze Age in Austria. All these research projects could and can only be carried out successfully and sustainably in close interdisciplinary cooperation with numerous colleagues, young scientists, and students. Therefore, I would like to thank all of them, and especially my project and excavation team of many years. Thank you for your attention.